So let's start off by talking about camel toes, because she pulled her pants up to a ridiculous height.
You didn't see that, so you don't know what he's talking about.
Yeah, fair enough. Everybody knows you have a camel toe.
No.
Oh, schnuckle. It's so deep.
Okay.
All right.
Why would you even start it off like that? What a twat.
B-E-N-J-I, 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 and
M-N-D-O-E.
I don't know why there's an E on that, but
Because
awesome.
It's cooler.
Let's
I like it. No, what it is my best friend's name is Robin, and I nicknamed her Ro, and I spell it R-O-E, so why can't Mandoe be D-O-E?
I guess it could.
Baby Doe. Dear. Do-re-mi? No, a deer. Get it? You know deer?
Yeah, but you said goat.
I didn't say goat, I said baby deer. And I said doe.
It's recorded. I'm pretty sure people can
We'll
look back
find-
and see, hey, she actually said goat. So anyways, what's our first topic for today?
Well, this is Ben.
I'm Ben.
And I'm Mando. Our first topic.
I think it was quarter life crises.
100 crises.
I don't know. It's like ISIS's. Boo, ISIS.
That's actually what we're here for is our political stances.
Yeah. Nobody wants to hear that.
And boo ISIS.
Yeah. Gay Greenpeace. Just to make it even worse.
But seriously, quarter life crisis. What are they anyway? Well, we have done a lot of reflecting on our lives.
Yeah, past a little while, yeah.
And we realized we've hit it.
Quarter life crisis. So there's like the midlife crisis when, you're 40 and you're like, whatever, your womb's
Well, we don't know what it's
shriveling
like.
up and stuff like that, and all that fun stuff's happening. I don't know what it's like for a guy. Maybe the testes just drop off or something, and
Or go back in.
start receding. But because we're all like we're like babies, right? Like we grow and then all of a sudden we get older and get back into diapers and shit.
It works. But
Diapers?
also, we don't know.
Diapers
No,
work.
your theory.
Oh.
My theory, our theory, that just happened. No, what I was saying is we really don't know what a midlife crisis is because we haven't got there yet.
But it feels like we might know what it is, so we're calling it a quarter life crisis.
I think it's a thing. You can Google it.
TM.
Let us know if it's a thing.
Yeah.
Already.
So basically what's going on is the fact that, you get to that point in life where it's just like, you're stuck. You're like, what am I doing with my life? Some of us have gotten to the point where we're like, oh wow, I'm doing big girl stuff. And
Adult shit.
what happened to the rest of my youth?
What happened to the fun?
And some of us are just going, I want to go do crazy stuff still, but I should probably be doing big people stuff.
So we don't know the balance.
Is there a balance?
I don't know. Do you think there's a balance?
I hope not, because that's no fun. It feels like it would be like math, then you just sort of...
So here's my problem, right? I spent my entire high school life being like, fight the man, screw the power, like do everything that you're told not to do, right? And I had a blast. Was my life like a ridiculous roller coaster of emotions?
Of course.
Yeah, legit. But then, I hit a point where I was like, I better go to college because everyone's telling me to, so I did. And then I was like, oh, well, probably should get a career job. And so I did. And now I'm like, oh, man.
I hate this.
This sucks so bad. Gosh darn it.
And so, like, what point are you at now? Like, just... You've got all the stuff that you need.
I need something more. Like,
But do you know what that is?
No.
No idea.
Well, this is... So, we decided to make this.
which obviously is a huge accomplishment. I'm really striving, reaching for the stars on this one.
But, like, do you need to have, like, a big accomplishment at the end? Or, like, can't we just be and do things that we love to do?
Well, isn't that, like, what the money shot is? Like, that big accomplishment?
Well, I don't think it always has to be about the money, right? Like, if we're making...
Well, that's not what a money shot is.
I don't know what a money shot is. What's a money shot?
Those of you out there who know what a money shot is, you can tell your friends that that are sitting beside you that don't know.
I have no idea.
If you have friends, because obviously it's just the two of us, and we don't expect anybody to see this kind of crap. So.
You know, but seriously, can you tell me what money shot is?
It is the part in porn where all of a sudden the big load comes and she goes,
No, stop.
and that is what they call the money shot. So now you know, and knowing's half the battle, guys.
There's no way in my lifetime would I ever want a money shot to cure my quarter life crisis, because that's just I didn't know.
You might get to the age of 40 and be like, I need a money shot. But
I didn't know.
You didn't know. Well, at least now you know. So when some random says, "Let's do the money shot," you can be like, nay. I know you trickster.
You're tricking me, you asshole. But seriously, like, what the hell? Like, I would have walked right into that.
Oh, I bet you would have walked all over that and right in.
You want a money shot? What about
hand
money?
gestures and all?
Yes, I want a shot at money. And then they would be like...
like,
and I'd be like, whoa!
Or you'd stick out your chin a little bit. You never know. Depending on how you felt about it.
Violence is never the answer unless your best friend's Ben.
Oh, yeah. Slap therapy, it's called. Every time I need I'm like, hey, I'm really having some issues, and can you just come over for a sec? She's like, I'll come by, and just like, sort of, sometimes she's like, I don't have time, I'm just gonna have to do a drive-by therapy session, and just like, hand out the window, and I just stick my face in.
Is anyone listening anymore?
Nobody listens to me, but it's okay.
I stopped.
So I'm gonna go back to my life about how I didn't,
how he ended up in a quarter-life crisis.
It was more like, I had all these ambitions. I was like, let's do big, like I want to do big things, all this stuff. And I didn't.
In layman's terms.
In layman's terms.
It's a joke, sorry.
I did absolutely nothing. So I just, you get to a point where you're stagnant and it's like, do I want to go and spend the next 5 years doing school to have a good job and this sort of stuff? Or do I just want to go and get like a quick degree, not diminishing the fact that having a degree is a good thing or a diploma, sorry. Having a diploma is a good thing to have behind you. But just like, do I want to go do that and then go experience some things before I go, okay, time for kids, time for whatever. Ugh. Not to say that you can't have fun with kids. I know people that have a baby and they still travel.
A little baby.
Little baby. They still travel, they're going all over the place. Probably not that sanitary for a baby, and it's not gonna, it's obviously doesn't provide like a stable foundation, but I bet you they meet friends everywhere. I moved around a lot, and I meet a lot of people, and then they get to know me, and then they leave.
And then they leave? They leave because it's Ben?
Because they actually get to know me, so...
I stuck around.
Yeah.
Okay, but my whole question here is like, okay.
Question away.
So...
Questionize.
Like, okay. Oh, I was talking to my mom, because my mom's amazing.
Mama Dukes.
And we were talking about how, because of like social media and because it's like all over everywhere, like we've just been like kind of taught that, being rich and famous is like what you're supposed to do and what you're supposed to aspire to. And then like that's not even considering people who are already on a roll. So it's like, if you're not going to be rich and famous, you got to be a doctor or a lawyer.
Yeah.
Or you have to do
You have to extremely excel at something that makes a lot of money.
And now it's even like, if you don't become rich and famous, if you don't become like a lawyer, or doctor, or whatever the crap ever,
have a family.
And if you don't travel like all these cool friggin' places, then like what are you doing with your life? Nothing. And I don't think that's fair.
Have a whack ton of kids and just do that. If that's how your kids are coming out, I am not coming to the doctor's room. What do they call that? Hospital.
I wasn't going to invite you.
Oh.
Anyway, so that's our quarter life crises.
You're not making mine any better. That was kind of mean.
If anyone's watching this, tell us about yours in the description box below.
I'm guessing that's how it works.
It's below, I'm assuming. We're new.
Either that, or I'm That's my genitals. He goes,